Bring out your shotgun. I guess the mantises are the ones that really control this vault. And then the human abomination things are just like, we'll just sleep underground so they can't find us. What's going on over here? This is the wrong way. But I want to see where it goes. You know what? This is probably the way out. Oxygen recycling. Wait, what? Fake door. Show me a fake door. Show me a lever and a fake door. That would be way more Elder Scrolls-y than Fallout-y, but... Oh! Wait. Was I here? Okay, why would I ever need to be here? I was on the opposite side of that door. Is there a way to move this stuff? Doesn't look like it. So this is just like... If you want to go here, I guess you can. It's not... Yeah. Huh. Thought it would have been a way back. I was wrong. Back to food production. Back deeper into the caves. I hear the music, Eddie. That giant mantis nymph. That's like... That is like Mengsk from... not Warcraft. Baldur's Gate. That is... Dungeons and Dragons? Yeah. From... With his gigantic... Miniature... Gigantic space hamster. Damn! I got killed by the mantises while I was talking about giant space hamsters. Miniature giant space hamsters. Which are just the size of a normal hamster. Until you say go for the eyes, and then they turn huge and then kill people. Only reason I'm aware of that character is because of the Magic the Gathering card, which is a very good card. Even at 5 mana, it's quite good. But at 4 mana, it's kind of nuts.
Just in time for your ass whipping.
Probably going to be one of my favored cube cards for quite a while. Especially when it comes to 4 mana planeswalkers. There's a lot of competition there, but it's got a lot going for it. And this means nothing to you if you have never heard of this card and don't play Magic the Gathering. But gigantic miniature space hamsters, you can remember that those exist in some form of fiction. I need health. Don't go into your map. Yum, yum, yum. I don't want to eat the last casserole. How many sarsaparillas do I have? Many.
Not worth our time.
What? Uncapping the sarsaparilla bottles? You think I should just eat them whole? That seems very painful. Well, we got down here successfully. System diagnostic shows that memory has been corrupted. Distant relative, species BE908. Distant relative of the more commonly known Venus flytrap. Plants are a threat to creatures up to 5 times their size due to the violent nature of their closing maws. Those that aren't swallowed whole are often incapacitated by their initial bite. The plant's lack of mobility is offset by their ability to lure prey into reach by means of a nectar they secrete from their body. I'm concerned. Mantis religiosa. Of all the species we brought with us, the common mantis exceeds the rest in terms of predation. The insects are voracious, and their camouflage allows them to attack prey by surprise, although they complement our botanical specimens by hunting down those pests that avoid or escape our other measures. Lastly, mantises will begin to cannibalize one another when other food sources are scarce, making their numbers self-regulating when prey is scarce. Prey. Religiosa, and I'm start talking about prayer. Beaver? No, it's a fungus. Disappointed. Bovaria mordicana. An entomopathogenic fungus, B. mordicana has been developed to colonize the bodies of most common pests. No wonder they killed all the people. Once it has fully colonized a host body, the host technically dies, but the body continues to move by means of the fungal colony within it. In this manner, the fungus moves amongst more of its prey, occasionally spraying spores in a radius around the host body, infecting all who come near it. Its drawbacks include the time it takes to kill prey, 10 to 20 days, and its limited effectiveness when dealing with unsocial pests. I don't know if that one specifically exists, but there are fungus that take control of mantises in real life. Mantises? Some bug. And, like, control their existence. Yeah, you made a good choice with the black combat armor. It's pretty sick looking. Oh, hello.
Don't need this right now.
Spore Courier Sauvage. I keep clicking on elevators knowing that they do not work. Common areas. Oh, wait. Where does this come out?
Got it spotted. Glad that's over.
Oh, it's the other side of the stairs. This is such a weird vault. Like most dungeons I go in Bethesda games, I expect there not to be just dead ends. But this is like a door to a whole new zone, or I guess a whole old zone, that just has no purpose other than to be like, this is where it would have connected if this vault was not in disrepair. That's cool. It's just kind of weird. And if I was playing on a console or a hard drive instead of a solid state drive, this would suck. Because, like, going to that zone, instead of taking a minute, it would have cost, like, a minute of hanging out in there and then, like, a minute of loading times each way. So instead of being cool and fast, it would have been... Oh, dang, there was nothing in that room. Back into the loading zone screen. Hey, we got it. That is a weird keyboard. Download data. Yay. It doesn't say it's done. Oh, we have it. It's just there's only 31% integrity. I don't know where my friends went. It's kind of concerning.
Anything moves, it's gonna get it.
Yeah, they're both talking. It's like I jumped over something that I can't path over, which is uncommon. I like the shotgun. The Bug Stomper perk. Wait, what? You get perks for just killing large amounts of people? We got that one perk, Lord Death, because we just killed a bunch of things. What's Bug Stomper? Pulling the legs off ants suits you well. You gain a damage bonus against insects. The game's like, yeah, you've killed enough. you've killed enough bugs. You're pretty good at it now. Hey, we leveled up. Eddie's unconscious. That's not very cool.
In no mood for hunting.
And I will level up whenever
Not
I am
worth our
safe, I
time.
guess. Which one's which? I assume one is to find Keely. That is really far away. I mean, let's do it. Let's try and get to Keely, but that is quite far away. Is there another way there, other than through this locked hard door? Hopefully. Let's have a look. Oh, hello. There we go. Level 10. We have gone from just the worst character. My perks sucked at low level because I had to be at full carry capacity or else all my stats were worse. And now we, like, have all these cool guns with scopes and high damage. It's great. Okay. What did I want to put points into? Repair. Let's get repair up to 50 so that we can repair these elevators. And then we have 2 skill points. I could put sneak up to match speech and barter. Sure. Better at speech is, or better at sneak is good. Okay. We probably got Vigilant Recycler. I think I had Science 70 last time I leveled up as well. I'm just going to quickly look through. I don't see anything new here. Agility 5, Luck 5, Science 50. Okay, level 10. There we go. So we have 8 new ones. Fight the power. You've had enough of the so-called authorities pushing poor folks around. You gain +2 damage threshold and +5% critical chance against anyone wearing the faction armor of the NCR Legion or Brotherhood. Huh. If I wasn't friends with the NCR, this would be very good. I mean, I might not end up being friends with the Legion or the Brotherhood, which doesn't suck. +2 damage threshold, but only against those enemies. Finesse perk. You have a higher chance to score a crit on an opponent in combat, equivalent to 5 extra points of luck. Interesting. Here now immediately levels you up. Okay, so that just gives you the extra 17 skill points, and I think that's it. So probably not going to do that. Able to optimize your Pip-Boy's VATS, reducing all IP costs by 10%. I don't usually use VATS, I just use the slow time button, so not going to pick that. Misfortune. Just when your enemies think they have the upper hand, Misfortune appears to turn their world upside down. Appearing only in VATS, she has the ability to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Oh, so she's like the mysterious stranger. Oh, there is the mysterious stranger as well. Okay, you've gained your own personal guardian angel, armed with a fully loaded 44 Magnum. With this perk, the mysterious stranger will appear occasionally in VATS mode to lend a hand with deadly efficiency. I mean, I'm concerned because I don't use VATS very often. So picking a perk that is just for VATS seems kind of silly. But I could just use VATS more if I really wanted. Nerd Rage. You've been pushed around long enough. With the Nerd Rage perk, strength is raised to 10 and you gain 15% threshold whenever your health drops to 20% or below. That's terrifying. I don't want to sit at 20% or below health. When the sun is down, a night person gains +2 to both intelligence and perception. Perk directly affects your internal clock and remains active both inside and outside. Like, you could make that work. I don't know. I don't really care about intelligence and perception that much. Just in the day. Your eyes adapt quickly to low light situations. This is just a night sight perk? That's cool. You need 6 perception, but that's cool. I'm gonna pick Misfortune. Yeah. Probably worse than Finesse or Intense Training, but I'm gonna get Misfortune and Mysterious Stranger before this playthrough's over, and we're gonna just VATS people to death. I'll keep putting points in luck, and eventually we will just have 2 assassins spawn every time we go into VATS, and it'll be marvelous. Marvelous. More caves, and we're getting closer. Oh! I hover over it, and it says Keely. Perfect! I was just looking at... That explains why she is so far away. There's a huge catacomb over here.
There you are.
Well, I mean, I may as well go into VATS here. Sure. They didn't spawn. Expecting them to this early would be very greedy, but I can do it.
Let's kick this thing.
Slugs are so good. Jeez. Again, the companion did it. So I was scared I just got, like, one-shot by something. We are totally fine, though. Okay, the range on this gun is kind of silly. I know it's a slug shotgun. It doesn't have the range problems that, like, a pellet shotgun does. Or a buckshot shotgun or whatever. But
Ships early.
it feels weird to be able to shoot something with a shotgun in a video game from, like, 15 meters away and for it not to just, like, pepper them with tickles. Are you wearing a hockey mask? Well, that's terrifying. Good for you. Food. Food. Spore carrier sap. Yeah, eat the stuff that's disease-ridden. That's a good idea. I'm sure we'll be fine. Right? We're not gonna get a green... I am hobbling. I should probably fix that. We have 4 limbs that are almost down. I'm cool using a doctor's bag for that. Greetings, Keely.
Took
You
your
were a
sweet
ghoul.
time. I suppose the NCR sent you?
Yes, Angela Williams asked me to come find you. I think she was the research assistant.
Not like that pompous little pedant she works for.
Fair.
But that's neither here nor there. These plants have gotten completely out of control. I've got a plan to deal with them, but I'll need your help.
Okay. Sure. I'll help.
Good. Meet me on the 2nd level, and I'll explain what needs to be done.
Okay. Sure. I'm just gonna follow you if you're actually
Careful
walking
as we
there.
go off the road.
Because you will take the fastest route, in theory. Die! I know it's in slow motion, but... And I know the whole world goes into slow motion for that, but I was a little bit like, come on, get out of slow motion so that she doesn't get further and further away. Lead me. I fixed the elevator. I did
This
it.
Vault-Tec machinery is so fragile. I had to jury...
Oh, you fixed it. Well, apparently I didn't. 2nd level. Apparently I did not need to invest those points into recycling. No, not the entrance hall. Stop it. This one. Greetings.
Good, you're here. Ready to begin?
Begin what?
Time is of the essence, so I'll be brief. This place is filled with spores that are toxic to humans, and we need to get rid of them.
Oh, so you're
I've pumped the
fine?
vault full of a highly flammable gas that, once ignited, should destroy the vast majority of spores. There's one problem, though. The gas becomes semi-inert on exposure to oxygen, meaning the gas will have to be ignited close to where it's being introduced. I need you to find the vents where the gas is being pumped and ignite it. Oh, and survive the resulting blast.
Okay. Make something ignite. Don't let it blow up. And if it does blow up, don't die. Okay. I can do that.
Good. Return to me when it's done.
Sure. I am trusting you. I assume that if you wanted me dead, you would just fight me. I'll just take the elevator. Pest control, probably? Good guess me. Was I overconfident?
Let's kick this in gear.
Oh, I might be able to make it.
Let's kick this in
I think this door might just go into the... Yeah, you can just take the side door. Okay, when the enemies just, like, across the area, it's even more disorienting. Because it's like, I went from there being no enemies... Oh. 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 Yeah, I could have thought that through a little bit better, probably. Huh. What about that? Too far. What about that? Okay. Bam! Okay. So I shoot from this door? Does the ignition have to be... Okay, I have a plan. 3rd time's the charm. I'm gonna grab either frag grenade or frag mine, depending on which one's in my inventory or in the follower's inventory that I find
Let's
first.
distribute the weight.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Uh-oh. Eddie. My sweet boy. You are carrying a flamer. I sold my grenade. Ha. Well, that's a problem. I need to ignite that without dying. This is more
Staying low.
tricky than I was expecting. Maybe I should have asked her for a grenade or something. Wait. Wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm an idiot. Ha 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 ha. I might have sold all the ammo for it. Nope, we still have 60 out of 84. Let's do it. What is this explosion? I don't know what to do. I mean, it almost worked. Almost. Let's see if the quest log has any suggestions. Huh. I can't command you to do stuff, right? Open inventory. Huh. I don't have a grenade. Okay. Let's grab the flamer. Okay. Wow, this thing is huge and really cool looking. Save. Dang, nabbit! I thought I had it that time. I'm gonna head back and ask Keely what she thinks about this, because this is not working. Not one bit. Here.
Let's distribute the weight.
41 out of 95. You can take my cowboy repeater and my hunting rifle, because I don't think I need long-range stuff in here. At least not very badly. We could be snuffing out an entire plant-based civilization that's like 50 years away, depending on their growth. Just because there's some plants in the desert and it weirds us out. Okay, it's a bit more concerning than that, but Keely. Food production. Wait, what? No, I'm trying to get back to Keely, who was on the second level. Was she not? Let's check the map. Was it this room? It looks like it may have been this room. Let's have a look around. She said meet me on the second floor, so that would make sense. I think this is the room, and it is not the room. It's the room I saw on the map. It isn't the actual room where she is. Here we go.
I suppose you have questions. Hurry up and ask them.
How do I make it go boom without dying? Where did these... did you say there'd be a blast?
Oh, yes. I imagine there'll be quite an explosion when the gas gets set off. Fire will probably expand throughout the entire level in mere moments.
I thought it was going to be a little less horrifying and big. How am I supposed to survive that?
That does pose a problem, doesn't it?
Yes.
If you could seal yourself inside a room before the explosion went off, you might be protected from the blast.
Yeah,
And again,
I tried.
The flames will probably blow into the rooms down there. Maybe if there were a room that was reinforced.
The vault room?
I'm sure you'll figure something out.
The vault? Not the vault, but like the server room? Good idea. I don't know how to close the door, though. Because a problem with that is that the door takes time to close. So you just go there and then turn right if we need to talk to her again. Okay. I won't blow us all up this time, Eddie and Cass. Promise. Probably. Is there a grenade in here or something? Just hanging out on the ground? That would be very convenient. Okay, that's not going to cause a spark. Here, this is what we're going to try to do. I just can't close the door in time. Maybe I have to close the door and then fire, instead of firing and then trying to close the door, because it stuns me the moment it happens. I'm going to have to, like, heal super aggressively, though, because that fire hurts. As many cavemen could tell you, fire hurt. This room is not secure. This room looks possibly secure. I did it! Eddie and Cass are like probably not happy about it, but I did it. Good job, you guys. Great job.
Brahmin kicked me.
I mean, yeah, fair. You're good. You're good, buddy. Okay. Let's get out of here. That took a silly amount of tries. I didn't realize it would blow up the entire level. That's pretty extreme. Cassie. Kelly. Keely. Jeez. Cass is you. Hello.
Ah, good. You survived. I was beginning to think you hadn't. You'll be pleased to know that the spore should no longer be a problem. Now all that's left is to ensure that none of this ever happens again. The research that led to these abominations must be erased.
The what now?
I've managed to create a connection to the Vault's backup system from here. I just have to remotely delete all the files, and we're done here.
I already have the files. So, good riddance.
Indeed. This should only take a minute. Just a few more moments and...
She's gonna be
That's
like, oh, you
strange.
copied it.
The system says that the files were
Yeah.
accessed recently and copied to an external source.
Weird.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Speech check? Oh, it's just a lie. I mean, like, again, I know what the shipmaster says in Halo 3. A single spore can destroy a planet? A civilization? One of the two. I'm with Keely on destroying this stuff. Actually, I copied the files. Hildern sent me here to get them.
Yes, that sounds like something he'd do. Well, there's nothing for it then. Those
Destroy
files
your
need to
pet
be
boy.
erased. Hold out your arm and I'll have it done in a flash.
Deleting those files makes it more likely that this will happen again.
How do you figure that?
I don't know. People will just try and then not know what not to do. Bioweapons are pretty scary. Especially in this world, though. Actually, no. Bioweapons
I
are just
suppose the
scary
data
always.
here could serve as a warning to other scientists. Tell them what paths of research not to follow.
That's what I was thinking. Without that knowledge, something similar is bound to occur.
All right. You convinced me. Take the files back to that buffoon.
Yay!
You make a good point.
I get
But
money.
I still honestly hope you know what you're doing.
Me too.
I've unlocked the door, so you're free to run along now. Although it pains me to say it, I wouldn't have made it out of here without your help.
There
If you're
are a
heading
lot
back
of
toward
mantises.
McCarran, tell Dr. Williams that she has my thanks as well.
I will, Keely. If you're gonna just research here for the rest of your life, the rest of your existence as an NPC, enjoy your time. Have a good one. Let's get back to the doctor.
Dr. Hudson.
Leave the elevator alone. No. First level. I don't want to just touch the elevator and then walk away. Goodbye, Vault 22. You were fun and cool and kind of scary in places. We went in at sunrise and we are coming out at midnight. Huh. Cool. World map, not local map. Apparently, Camp McCarran is closest. That makes sense, because they are in Camp McCarran. Yep. I understand things. That looks like Alvin the Chipmunk. That Hoover Dam mascot. I wonder if that's a real mascot that has existed for the Hoover Dam. I don't know why a chipmunk or a squirrel or whatever would be, but... Maybe Edgar Hoover just really liked squirrel stew and he wanted it as the mascot for the dam. Or probably not him. I assume it was named after a dead person. Thomas Hilberd and Angela Williams. We'll talk to Angela first. It's possible that she is a side objective and it's just canceled once we talk to him. I don't know.
Keely
Angela.
just called in. You should have heard the director. But wait up. Now look here. She wouldn't
lost
let him
faith.
finish a sentence. Just reamed him out for sending all those people to the vault. I've never seen his face so red and twitchy.
Good.
Thanks for keeping her safe. Here's the caps I promised. I knew I had a good feeling about you.
I'm glad I was able to help. He definitely sent me because he had given up on her, not because he thought I was going on a rescue mission, though. I have some questions.
Of course.
Maybe.
Anything.
Do you know anything else about Keely?
Keely's brilliant, an absolute genius. She plays at being mean, but it's all a front. When you've lived as long as she has, you get defensive around new people. Who wants to make a friend when you know you'll outlive them?
That is a really sad comment on immortality that I think a lot of media that has immortal characters talks about. Like, Doctor Who is one of the ones that comes to mind. It's like the Doctor's like talking to the companion, and then the companion's like, why can't we just hang out forever? And then he's like, well, I don't want to watch you wither and die. It makes me sad. I would rather you go and live your life, and I can remember you fondly or call upon you for help. How do Keely and Hildern get along? Seemingly not super well.
Like a Brahmin and a Deathclaw, though I'm not sure which would be which. Bad analogy, maybe. They're both Deathclaws in their way.
Love it.
Keely hates Hildern. She says he's more politician than scientist and gets in the way of true discovery. And Hildern hates Keely because...
I like Angela.
Well, because every time they meet, she makes him look like an ass. In front of important people, usually.
Okay. What do you do here?
Head researcher.
You're
Mostly
the
on the
head
dam
researcher?
project, but I help out on other
Who's
things
this
when they
guy,
need me.
then?
Gotta be flexible.
Is he the manager? Who are you? Why are you making all the orders if Angela is the head researcher?
I received a pleasant call from Dr. Keely. It seems we have you to thank for keeping her alive. Very charitable of you.
Yeah, kinda. I brought some data from Vault 22.
Wonderful. Excellent work. Let me see it. It'll take a moment to decode on my terminal.
The vault was as dangerous as Williams thought.
I don't see how that's relevant. The dangers of the vault were your business, not mine. The only question is whether
You're
the
wrong.
data is still intact.
The data
I
is
think
dangerous. Is
Williams'
what,
decryption
is another thing.
algorithms seem to be working. Yes, here it is. The data is mostly uncorrupted. This will make the board of directors finally sit up and take notice. Here then, as promised, an agreeable sum payable upon delivery of the data. You've more than done your part.
Okay. Thank you. 1,200 caps. That's a good quest reward. I'd be careful with that data. You didn't see those plants in the vault.
Your concerns are perfectly understandable, but I assure you, they're entirely misplaced. We would never use technology that wasn't fully tested.
That's
We
what they
aren't
all
some
say.
motley band of vault alchemists. We're with the government, for goodness sake. Have a little faith in us.
You... Faith in you... I don't know about that. Apparently, the voice actor for Thomas Hildern is Jude Sicholela? And I recognize his voice, and I have no idea from where. I am looking up IMDb right now. Maybe I just looked up the wrong person. Where would I know this person from? Hey, if I'm looking up your voice, I'm gonna stare at you. Maybe I looked up the wrong person. Give me a sec. No, that's right. Whenever I hear a voice from a game, I'm like, where do I know you from? In one episode of House. Probably don't remember this person from House. From one episode of it. Or one episode of The Mentalist. Yeah. What else have I watched that is possible for me to recognize you from? Could it be an old movie? I got nothing. Maybe it's a very similar voice to someone else. I don't know.
Hello.
Doesn't really matter. Have a good rest of your day. We will be back with... I guess we're going to Benny? Because I don't want to kill Cass. And I don't really want to kill the Silver Rush people. And I don't really want to do the DLC. Although I am level 20 now. I probably could. We'll decide next time. Have a good rest of your day. Be nice. And bye.